Hello everyone, by now you probably heard of OpenClaw, and here I'm gonna go through it. So as you may know, it is like somewhat sketchy and it has like few parts to uh, dive into. uh, Best way is obviously to install it in a separate device. So I'm gonna be using Raspberry Pi. I already have it installed and already a few things I already have set up. Here, for example, I'm gonna be using for LLM Gemini, and yeah, on a device, obviously the Raspberry Pi. I already have certain things, as you can see here, already installed. Here, for example, we choose Telegram. A few things are not still set up, but like definitely it's quite a step process. But you can see here it already did certain things and it does to the handshake connection. So first things first, what you need is definitely if you're using Gemini, then you go here to add the API key and to connect it. And in that case as well, hopefully you do same as me. Well, not this one, I'm gonna add a new window. You have a Raspberry Pi that you can use. Then forward, you just install this one. I have it installed, so don't really have to do that. If I go to install, yeah, it goes through the process basically. So they're installed, screen, installed successfully, upgrading, so that's actually not as needed in my case, but let's just continue on it. So it looks already connected to Telegram. That's where you can see OpenClaw Google Manager bot. I think I'm gonna be following with that on the next video. This one WhatsApp is linked, but they're on LinkedIn because I don't have a separate phone number set up. So it checks for updates, daemon. Here as well have a session store, dashboard URL. What else? But this one is on my local device basically, on Pi. So from home computer, what's important with this, you can actually see the UI. Here I have the possible token. Okay, let's do onboard. Understand, manual, local gateway, Google, Gemini key. Let me just move it to my own window. You paste in the API key. I select Google Gemini flashlight, loop back. So you can select gateway auth token or password, token, tail scale, no tail scale. Here, for example, you can configure a channel. So you configure a channel. I'm gonna select Telegram bot API. So for example, start with a new bot. You create a bot. It's gonna then give out you the API key that you can have to forward. So for example, here, my open bot, I copy the key. Here I skip because I already have it done. But then later, if it's being so skip, and then I just enter. So that one is basically done. But one thing that you have to notice, and you have to have here start to make the bidirectional connection, right? So at first you pass in the API key, then when you take start, Let me see if it's gonna work out now. So you can see it's being processing. Okay, it's API limited in either way. Then let me just showcase where was it. Oh, yes. This key will be needed in that case. Wait, let me showcase. You pass in the Telegram bot API key that you get from bot father, right? And then when you put start here, when all of this is done, you basically paste here and you put your code here for this handshake. So for Telegram to approve bidirectional communication, right? And then basically here, as you can see, all of this was actually done by this OpenClaw, right? That's connected to a Gemini Lite. All of it is, sometimes you can even do the particular installation. And yeah, so that is basically it. For more, follow me in the next one. I'm gonna following up on creating or actually doing some more connections to, for example, my Gmail and calendar. In the next one, cheers.